Resident Evil. Welcome one, welcome all. This is Matt and I. We're gonna take a look at Resident Evil 1 back from 1996. Let's go on back. So we have this delightful first option of picking between Jill or Chris. From what I can remember, Chris can't carry as much, but I think he gets better weapons later on. Jill has the bigger inventory space.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
No, I haven't found it yet.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
About 10 people. Interesting. Groups of about 10 people.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
Get attacked by these doggos. I love the live action acting. Oh, so that's our friend Joseph. Joseph is gone. So that's that light is supposed to be the helicopter passing by. Remember good old Brad from Resident Evil 3? That's him taking off.
Jill, run for that house!
So there's a mysterious house in the middle of the Arklay Mountains. And that's where our heroes seek refuge. And then you get this awesome intro of the cast, which is really dates the game.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers.
Rebecca Chambers.
Albert Wesker.
His iconic look with his glasses.
Resident Evil.
So we're going to run it back here, taking a look at 1996, Resident Evil 1. Originally came out on the PS1. This is Matt and I revealing some evil here tonight.
What is this? Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop
What's
it.
interesting is if you
Don't
start the
open
game
that
as
door.
Jill,
But Chris is...
Barry is the third person in the room in this
What is
scene.
it?
And if you pick Chris, it's Chris, Jill, and Wesker.
Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Stay alert. This is so cringe.
A dining room.
See, I think a lot of people who have complaints about Resident Evil maybe haven't played the original stuff and haven't realized just how far it's come.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this
How
is not
do you
Chris's
examine
blood.
blood? He's just gonna keep staring at it as he shakes his head. Alright, so Jill's gotta bravely continue to explore. I'm gonna take a look here. What do we have? We got a handgun, which is the Beretta, and a knife, and a first aid. The classic cut to the door opening scene. Okay, so we can run this one, but we cannot quick turn. Just gotta turn the old classic way. So we'll continue down this hallway. Gonna initiate this cutscene here. It's a little bit creepy. Oh no, a zombie. Now if we go back to Barry. This is only in Jill's version. Barry does help you with this zombie.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
He gonna be in Resident Evil 2?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Anyway. So Kenneth is a member of Bravo team who we didn't get a chance to investigate his body on the ground there, but that's who the zombie was eating. So it's the Alpha team and there's Bravo team that make up the STARS department, I guess.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
So we gotta help Barry look for Wesker. We don't try very hard. We gotta just go underneath the stairs and come back around.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This
On the
mansion
opposite.
is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you...
The master of unlocking. I love that.
Take it with you.
Remember last stream we were
Thanks.
taking a look at Resident
Maybe
Evil
I'll
3
need it.
and we found the lockpick in the STARS team office on Jill's desk, and
Listen,
that
if
is a
something
direct
happens, Let's meet up in
reference
this
back
hall.
to this moment.
This time I'll be there.
This time I'll be there. And Jill's just kind of like, what did he mean? I'm guessing the reason Barry said that is because Brad Vickers, who was the helicopter pilot, left. Like, that's why we're in the mansion to begin with, right? They got attacked. Brad left on the helicopter, so I'm thinking that's why Barry's like, this time I'll be there. Or maybe he's referring to Albert Wesker not being in the foyer in the mansion entrance anymore. Like, you know, the STARS members are disappearing on her, but he's reassuring her that he will in fact be there, like he says. So we're in this weird art room, and you can push this little ladder to get to what's like a scroll and the statue. It's a map of our first floor. Now, how do I pull up this map? It's been a second. Map. Very sophisticated map. And the red glowing room is where we are currently. So you can see there's the east wing. There's like an area that goes out through the back towards the courtyard. And then on the left or on the west wing, we went through the dining room, the hallway, but we haven't explored anything else. Now, most of the doors on the west wing are actually locked, and you actually got to go explore on this side of things. Go up, around, and then you can unlock it from the other side, if I'm remembering correctly. There's this really random room here. That zombie. Let's see if I can switch. Oh, he grabbed me. She just kicks his head off. Took some damage. Ink ribbon. Sure. Was that worth an ankle bite? No, it's debatable. I don't think so. What's really interesting is seeing this game and then playing the remake and seeing the differences. So we've used our lock picking skills and we can continue exploring this way. Yeah, this game, I feel like it gets remembered for like how corny the voice acting was. This is kind of hard to tell, but there's like a part here where we can actually... Oh, dang. Okay, I forgot about that for a second. You can push this thing if we don't get attacked. But there seems to be nothing there. Oh, he's chewing me up. Run! There's parts I remember really well from the remake. It's kind of throwing me off. Just a little bit. Locked from the other side? Nope. Carving of an armor. There's a bathroom here. I think you can get handgun ammo. Nope. I don't see anything. Maybe the remake. beautiful hallway. Some of you may remember this area. Alright. We can find the first weapon, I guess. Well, it's the shotgun. But then when you try to take it... Oh, I'm just noticing I'm in danger. But if we try to take this shotgun, you're going to notice that there's 2 levers that lift. And you hear a noise. And you're like, huh. What could that possibly mean? Well, try to leave with the shotgun. And that seemingly pointless room turns out it's a ceiling trap. And we're gonna get squished. Door's locked. And this door is also locked. That means Barry's gonna come. He's gotta come and save us.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill?
Sandwich time.
Is that you,
Yeah.
Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
It even shows her running through the door, like, well,
Oh, Barry!
I guess simulating the motion
That
of
was
it.
too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks
So
for
you just
saving my
witnessed
life.
the Jill sandwich moment,
But Barry,
infamous as
didn't
it
you
is.
say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I
So
wanted
we're
to check.
thankful that he's here,
Now, let's get back to searching for
but
the
we're
lost captain and
suspicious at
Chris,
the same
shall we?
time. Which is really subtle. I didn't even notice when I played
you,
this the first
Barry.
time.
Yeah.
Because we're like, what on earth are you doing here? Like, they're really trying to build up this is like, we're suspicious of Barry because he was supposed to be investigating the other side of the mansion. What is he doing on this side? But it's like real. I felt like as much as it's really obvious now that we're talking about it, I didn't really notice that much of that when I first played. I thought it was just some kind of filler banter. Oh yeah, I'm almost dead. I need to use this first aid. To answer your question, I am playing on original mode, whatever that means. I think the original game was just harder, honestly. In some ways. Like, it's easier to die than you would think. Like, okay, that zombie took a bite out of me. I'm yellow fine now. So this is a safe room. There is a collectible item here, which we need for a puzzle. Chemical. Oh, I can't remember if there's anything in the item box to begin with. Yeah, it's a bunch of ammo. And a whole bunch of nothing. And our little trusty ink ribbon can be used on the typewriter here to save it, which was an element of the original game that made its, I guess it really made us stay in throughout the whole series, more or less. Some of the more recent titles you don't save on an ink ribbon and you use a typewriter, but it's present in quite a few of the games. I'm gonna put the chemical away for now. Okay, see if I can combine my clip. Oh, hit check. Comp. What up? So that zombie, like some of them are supposed to be in lab coats because they were the previous like residents of the mansion, which we don't realize is above like a experimental lab. That guy looks like he just had a long night, you know, he's a bit hungover there, but he's chilling. I think there's somebody over here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, okay. But in this one, did they come after you? I don't remember. Yeah, you see, stairs are your friends. Like, they just don't like stairs. It's hilarious. So they're just gonna keep hugging each other up there. But if you time it right, sometimes you can kind of get around them. I think you can still shoot them though. Maybe not. Yeah, see that bullet is not taking an impact on anything. But as soon as we go up the stairs, they're gonna be eating us. Alright, let's go back down to reset those zombies. Because right now, if I can't shoot them, I can't hurt them. They're not coming down the stairs. And they're just hovering there. It's just not a good scenario for me. That's a lot of blood. I guess I should start using my bullets because they're taking more health than I should let them take here. So what's going on? So Resident Evil 1 original is just a bit of a different game because it's like some strategies I'm used to using with the other games don't work as well in this one. So it's a bit of like a relearning, I feel like. There's a book here, which is supposed to be a file. It tells you about the herbs and how that works. You can combine them, yada, yada, yada. Anything else? This is like the OG style. You just gotta click X and try to see if you find something. So it says now you unlocked it. This is going back where I came from. And the doorknob is broken. Great. Took a real big and slow drop. That zombie's a little confused. We're gonna use that to our advantage to get around. So this green door is locked by an armor key. They sound like little minions. This guy's definitely not dead. Oh my, I'm in danger again? Maybe I shouldn't get close with the knife right now. Why am I getting... I'm getting lost, like, with... Like, I'm getting hurt so much, is what I'm trying to say.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a
It
back
is
door
dangerous.
somewhere.
I'm dying right now.
Let's try to find it first.
Totally bleeding out in front of you.
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
Wouldn't you
What
think
is
it would be a good idea to stick
It's
together?
a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things.
Living things.
Better take it with you.
But how about
That's
you,
so
Barry?
freaking useful. I'm in a mansion full of undead things.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
He says his famous line, I have this. By the way, it's ass rounds. They're completely useless unless you have the bazooka. See ya. Seeing, catching up on the comment. What is your favorite part of the original that isn't part of the remake? That isn't part of the remake. There's something to be said about how just like cheesy, corny the original is. There's something about like the nostalgia of going back to this game, and it's just funny. Some parts are funny and they're not supposed to be, and that's something that obviously didn't carry over when they made the remake, because with the remake they made it like it's a much better survival horror game. So, and it's not meant to be funny. So it's like the accidentally funny parts are kind of one of my favorite pieces about going back to this game. So we get some melodic piano music, and then we come to the conclusion here. This discovery that Forrest has been packed to death by crows. Which is a really bad way to go. Oh no. Now we're gonna get attacked by crows. And I'm in danger. So, we'll see. Okay. I made it to the door. I legit thought I was gonna die though. Because one hit and I'm done. So what makes this game special in comparison to other horror games of its time? Well, truthfully, there was not really a comparison at the time with this. There was nothing we saw quite like this game. I'm going full bazooka, just don't want to die. But there's completely pointless area here, which just goes nowhere. But then this will go back to the west side. I'm going to bazooka some zombies real quick here. Something it took me a while to realize was this statue can be pushed, and it's like part of another puzzle. Let's see here. Let's take out this guy. It completely just obliterates them. This guy, let's see if we can hack this. Let's see. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming closer. Sometimes he can get stuck on the other side of the statue, and you can like knife him. Let's see. I'm just worried. What if I don't see him coming? It's yeah. See, he was about to grab me. No thanks. Let's just take care of that. Okay, so back what I was gonna say. This statue is holding a jewel, which is something we see in Resident Evil 2 as well. And it took me the longest time to realize that I had to push the statue down and break it to get the jewel. It's really hard to tell that there's like an opening here with no railing. And the jewel itself is not like sparkling, nothing really giving it away. And I remember that took me a long time. In my mind, the closest comparison, like, and just generally thinking of like the PS1 era, is Silent Hill 1. And I didn't play that till like a lot later, because I was pretty young when this came out. Sometimes you can deke these guys, but I'm a little bit nervous. So this door's gonna be locked by a helmet key, I think. Yeah. It says carving of a helmet, but that's what it means. This door, I don't remember. Key panel. Alright, so we're gonna need the key passcode thing. One of my favorite hacks is stabbing zombies on the stairs, but I guess in Resident Evil 1 that's not a thing, because they don't walk on the stairs. Oh my god, oh my gosh, I'm dead! Oh, jeez. I was trying to get to that room and I couldn't tell where the door was started. Oh, that's death by game design and my depth perception, I guess. We get to see this beautiful intro. That's supposed to be Chris, by the way. This is the same actor. And they have something, this series has something to do with eyeballs. Like, they're obsessed with eyeballs. Because Resident Evil 2 it featured Birkin, right? And he becomes this like huge he creates the G virus and injects himself and becomes this big monster, and he's got this huge eyeball. So the eyeball's always been very present in the Resident Evil series. And even with like the cover of Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations had like an eyeball, even though that one was like in the boat on the ocean. So apparently the original is pretty unforgiving. But thinking back, now that we have a bit of time here, I'm thinking back to your question about what made Resident Evil special. And like Resident Evil, obviously featuring the zombies and like the tank controls, the way they try to build suspense with like the door opening animation, those kinds of things that hadn't really been seen before. Like, so they essentially redefined the survival horror genre at the time. I thought I had enough room to sneak by, and I totally did not. Oh my goodness. Oh, the zombie almost barfed on my shoes. That's rude. I don't see the point in going in that room. It's just the botany book. Oh, you took a wrong turn, buddy. It's locked. Of course. I'm still in danger? Oh, right, because I got attacked. That's just insane. Well, I was on fine, like fine yellow, and then right to danger.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa. This hall is dangerous.
It really just
Maybe it's
keeps
better to
stating
secure
like
our
super
escape
obvious
route
facts.
first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment.
This place is dangerous.
I found something.
We're standing in a mansion.
What is it?
We're on the second floor.
It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
This.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
So his takedown in Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries was literally pulling out his magnum, and he would say, "I have this." A lot of people forget Barry, and I can understand why, because he's quite forgettable. Except for his magnum. I feel like they could have done a bit more with his story, to be honest. Oh, goodness. The crows again. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug my laptop in before it dies. And I'm gonna end up like Forrest. Let's go quick. Okay. Run! Are they trespassing? Oh, are you asking if the members of STARS are trespassing? They're definitely trespassing. So this mansion belongs to Mr. Spencer, who is one of the founders of Umbrella. Him, who are the other names? Marcus and Ashford, the Ashford family. Those are like the three heads of like the Umbrella Foundation or Umbrella Company as we know it. And Spencer like commissioned this guy named what's his name? Like Trevor George or something? I want to call him George. He paid George to design the mansion. Oh goodness. I don't want to get crept up on. George. I want to say George. And he was an architect, and he designed it with all these weird frickin' traps. And he was, and then what ended up happening was Spencer kills him, so that Spencer's the only one who knew all of the mansion's tricks. Like this trick, this is one trick here of my own design. It's not gonna work though. Is it? Yeah, it was working for a bit. We can come back for the jewel later. Okay, so we're finally back to where I died the first time. let's just take everybody out. That's what you get for killing me last time. So we're greeted by this beautiful melody, and this is how you know it's a safe room. So warming that you just want to go to sleep and have a nap here. Vitamins and serums. Oh, right. So later on, Rebecca gets poisoned. You gotta get here to pick up the serum for her. But other than that, there's literally nothing in here except for another ink ribbon. What the heck? I'm on the brink of death, so let's just save it. So just to put it in context with the question backing up to the trespassing, this actually, the stars being on the Spencer Mansion estate was all by design, because Wesker, which we don't know at this time, is working for Umbrella. And the reason he brought the Stars team was to actually get field data, combat data, on how the biological weapons would hold up against a team that was trained, like, and then, like, supposedly the Stars are the best of the best, right? They're better than your average, definitely your average cop. They have more, I guess, specialized training, and, like, just quite a unique team. That's so they are the ones who get sent in, and not the police, to deal with this like weird cannibal groups of about 10 situation. So that's why Wesker disappears at the beginning of the game, because he wants the team to go throughout the mansion and combat the zombies and the other monsters, and he's performing his true job, I guess. So we're in the room which has been overwhelmed by plants, and presumably because the T-virus has infected the planet grew. Maybe I'm making that up. But let's see here. If you try to get close, the plant will attack. Which is why we have the chemical to put in the like water pump, essentially to poison the plant. So you drop the whole bag of poison in there, I guess, and the water turned red. The poor plant struggling there, just its last struggle. Now there's green herbs here, and I think if you don't grab them fast enough, I think they also get affected by the poison, and then they're no good. I don't remember if that's just a thing in the remake. In the remake, you could turn the lever of the pump one way or another, and it was one way was like you overdid it, so then all of the herbs were also impacted by the poison. But in this one, I think it's just there was no option like that. You just turn it on, and I guess the herbs are fine. But what we're doing this all for is to pick up this key. I'm gonna have to mix a herb here. So you can mix up to 3 green herbs. What else is in here? How many herbs we got? Because I could combine some. Take it with me. If there's another green, I don't know how it shows up for you, but on my screen it's like so dark I can't tell if it's a red plant or a green plant. Alright, I'm gonna leave the other red herb so I can pick up this key, which originally just says a mansion key. So when you go into your menu and you check, it is indeed the armor key. Now it says armor key. You see that little difference? Yeah, I can't tell. It's so dark. It's a corner of the mansion. Say hello to my little friend. What's in here? It's just like a little statue. It's like a tiger statue. You gotta put the gems in the eyeballs and you get some extra stuff. So this is what that jewel in the dining room was for when we pushed the statue. So it says here that it has one red eye, one blue eye. I think you get Magna Metal, something like that. You have used the lockpick. I think there's a guy named Scott who was in this room. It's like when you read it from, I think, one of the files, you read his sad story or something. And then he pops out at you, so like let me just switch over to the shotgun. Okay, so I think, let's see. So I'm gonna pick up a file here. Yeah. Scott! What are you doing in the closet? So it's the Keeper's Diary. So it says how he played poker with his buddy. See Scott the guard? Oh no, we played poker with Scott. Okay. Calls him a scumbag. He saw something that looked like a gorilla with no skin or something like that. And it was playing with its food, which was a pig. But then he wakes up on the May 11th, 1998, and everyone's wearing a protection suit, and he's like, "What's going on? It looks like these people came from outer space." And so he's been told to put one on, and then he's starting to feel itchy, and he I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit. So then he wants to take revenge on the dogs? So he gets checked out and they put a big bandage on him. He's told that he doesn't need to wear this space suit anymore. And so he's like, great, I can sleep comfortably. And then he finds out that pieces of his skin starts to fall off. His foot is dragging. He's been, found that some of them had escaped. So he's talking about the dogs escaping. Probably some of those dogs that attacked us at the beginning of the game. And entire body feels burning, itchy. Fever gone, but itchy. And then you see his writing become less and less coherent. Itchy, itchy, Scott came, ugly face will kill them. Tasty, itchy, tasty. And then they put this in the Resident Evil movie that they made. That was the most recent one. Not part of the Paul W.S. Anderson movies. But they put that in the movie, and it was like a zombie had I don't know, somebody had written it in blood on the window or something. So he wasn't Scott, but he was playing poker with Scott. I knew Scott was involved somehow. And there's some shotgun shells in the closet, which I wouldn't know if I just didn't remember. Because it's so dark. Now we finally unlocked the other side of the door, which was preventing us from exploring the west side of the mansion. So I told you we had to go up to the second floor, over, and back down again. The difference is now we have the armor key in hand. So we're going to go back to the main hall. I'm pretty sure we can't unlock anything back here. Let's see. Oh, we did. Oh, but using the lockpick. Okay. Locked from the inside. So there should not be a zombie back here. See, because Barry took care of that zombie. So if we investigate this body, it has a little blurb here. Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. He's become a mere shadow of his former self. And he's got some handgun ammo. We're just going to pop off him and, like, no big deal. He doesn't need it anymore. And, oh, another clip, actually. So we're going to take 2 clips off of his dead body. So, some team camaraderie there. So there's a lot of watching doors open and close. Oh, and going upstairs. Armor key, armor key. Pretty sure we need this back here. Sometimes I would go around and unlock all the doors that required that key, just so I wasn't taking up another spot on my inventory. So we get here is a green herb. Can't carry any more items though. Yeah. Oh, Richard.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded.
Ouch.
What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum.
Is Lisa part of this? How far until we meet her?
I should have brought some with me.
Lisa is not part of this.
I'll go and
Lisa
get it.
is new to the remake.
Thanks.
What about the sharks? Yeah, the sharks are here in the aquarium. So we find Richard, another member of Bravo team, but he has this huge snake bite, and so now we're being sent on a fetch quest to get him serum from that room that I showed you, which is what, on the opposite side from where we are. I love how they're all stating the obvious, and he's like, this mansion's dangerous. It's attacked by a demon. Actually, I'm gonna go down to the first floor. I think it's more or less the same difference, really. But this layout of like this entrance, you see it multiple times throughout the Resident Evil series. One example I can think of is Spencer. Spencer has another mansion. This isn't his only one. And Resident Evil 5, it was a DLC called Lost in Nightmare. And that's when like Chris and Jill are pursuing Wesker. And it takes them to a different mansion much later from now. And that entrance is pretty much the same as the one in this mansion. Yeah, it's a lot of like outdated music, but at the time, you know, they did what they could, right? I forgot about this room. Oh, I used the armor key. You think, well, are we on a time limit? Like, we need to race back and save Richard, but I think Richard's fate is inevitable. There's a broken shotgun here. And the reason it's here is to get the shotgun I already have. When you're playing as Chris, you don't have Barry to save you. So you have to come all the way over here, get the broken shotgun, and you swap it to avoid the trap ceiling from starting. But Jill gets, I guess Jill would be like the easier mode and Chris would be like the harder mode, because Chris doesn't have as much help from, well, he doesn't have Barry to help him out. He has Rebecca to help him out. But she more offers healing and Barry gives us munitions. Which makes sense for their respective roles, right? Because Barry is the weapon specialist on the team, and then Rebecca's the medic. Alright, so here we go. We got the serum in tow. Gotta rush back to Richard now. So I'm listening to the doors open and close, the footsteps. Like the footsteps change based on the surface you're on. Like that was like a, you know, pretty neat detail, I guess. The annoying Godfather clock tower thing. What's a Godfather clock, I guess. But to be honest, like sounds are pretty important in Resident Evil, especially the original stuff, like Resident Evil 2 and 3. Like when you're not sure what's in the room with you because of the fixed camera angles, so then you would be listening to figure out like what might be in that room with you before you could even see it. Richard, I'm here.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
A moment of silence for our fallen comrade. Unfortunately, Richard has succumbed to his wounds. So essentially, you retrieve the serum for absolutely nothing. But we got a radio. What? Okay, that's not. This is a glitch that works in the zombie's favor. It's locked. Carving of a shield. Apparently shots cannot travel over stairs in this game. Some more clips, ammos, what else? So we can push this. But I think there's a zombie in here. Oh, no. There's not. But it's too dark to... You see, even Jill's saying it's too dark to see anything. But this room is especially dark. So we need to light the candle, but we don't have a lighter. So we can't do anything here. So we'll have to continue exploring the mansion to find more stuff. This guy's in our way. I'm going all offense because I've taken way too much damage. And now I know how much damage they do. I'm not giving them a chance. So like there's a guy over here that you can barely see. Ah, you're playing dead. Just trying to grab my ankle, little ankle biters. Alright, so there's little vents in the ground. What you want to do is move the statue over the top of the vent. Because there's a button in the middle of the room we have to press. And it's going to start to release gas. Like poisonous gas. So we're going to want to cover those up. Now press it. A nice little close-up of the zombie. It's so interesting that they're all dressed the same, except for like they're either a researcher or they're, I don't know. What's the other alternative here? A guard, maybe? Extra one just to be safe. I believe this is the last armor key door. No, it's not. Didn't ask me to get rid of the key. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forgot more about you by the day. What? I can't read English. That I forget more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Crackhorn. Well, apparently he was a well-organized guy when he was alive. Someone has searched here already. Appears to be a switch. So the tank can be drained, oddly enough. And that means we can push it. It's not as heavy, and then we've made space to be able to push this bookcase. And then there's a little door behind that. What's inside? Explosive R. Okay. I mean, explosive rockets? Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. And there's a invisible ink ribbon, which it cannot carry. I'm not sure why I should even explore in here if I can't pick up anything. I guess unless it's ammo, like ammo will stack, right? But, oh, look at that. Here's the lighter we needed. We're gonna have to make a trip to the item box. I think there's something right here. She says, she reads, or what is it? Maybe not. So before we do go back to the item box, I want to see if we can use up this armor key and just get rid of it. It's not this one, is it? It's a helmet. Okay. Where it can we unlock with the armor key? Maybe it's from the first. So here you can see which rooms you've been in. That L-shaped hallway is the one with the double dogs. That might be it. The room over in the top right leads outside. It's not the west side doors. Maybe the one in the main hallway. Luckily, we don't have to worry about any nemesis coming after us. Not yet. Not until that's Resident Evil 3 stream, where I got wrecked. Okay. It's not this door. Although while I'm here, there's a puzzle in here you gotta solve. So there's a picture when you first walk in, and it says it's entitled From Cradle to Grave. And then this one says the picture is entitled The End of Life. And there's a switch. But if you press it and you haven't done things in the right order, the crows will attack. So if that was the end of life, and this gallery is supposed to be, you know, from life to grave or whatever, we're supposed to start from infancy up till, you know, death. So what's this one? It's a picture of an infant, newborn. This one's a newborn. This one's a tired middle-aged man. That doesn't count. I mean, newborn must be the first one. Press that. Picture of a young man. No, well, you don't go from newborn to being a young man. It's something else. Picture of an infant. That sounds good. Picture of a lively boy. Yep. This one is older. Bold looking old man. Something I will add is, so Spencer, the guy who owns this mansion, he's actually obsessed with immortality and becoming a god. And one of those things that he's obsessed with is like extending his life, like unnaturally, long life. So I wonder if that's, you know, the theme of this puzzle is reflective of the guy behind the umbrella and his aspirations to live an immortal life. Voila. So now we have found the star medallion thing. So we're starting to see a trend with the moon one, the sun. There's a wind one I haven't found yet. So you cannot go through here anymore because the concrete ceiling trap is all the way down. Crushed the door. I'm thinking maybe this is where we use the armor key. Okay, this is the last door we have to unlock because... Oh, no, it's not. So you didn't ask me if I want to get rid of it, so there's something else. Do we go out there? I don't remember what's in there. So you can't see the dog, they're off screen, but you can still shoot them. Okay, originally when I was in here, I was trying to point this out. You can push this, and you can find some more handgun ammo. It's supposed to be kind of sneaky because it's like looks like it's just another cabin, I guess. It's supposed to camouflage. Maybe this one too. No, I'm not picking anything up. So just like this, there's an art room, and there's like, you see a lot of different statues. You see that trend continue in Resident Evil 2 when you're in the RPD station, but for different reasons. So, okay, now it's the last door that was locked by the armor key, because now it's asking me if I want to get rid of it, which I do. Okay, so where are we at here? Yeah, Suncrest. Gonna need, I think it's 4 of these type of crests to get out of the mansion through the courtyard. So that's what we're doing at this stage of the game. One of them, I believe, is hiding behind the giant snake that killed Richard. But to access that room, we're gonna need a different key. And then to get them, I'm not sure if it's exactly to get that. I think it's to get something else. But remember that there was that room where it was too dark for us to explore it. We need to collect the lighter so that we could see in the room. I'm just gonna walk past that guy. In the remake, they actually added another door here, which went out to a balcony. Where was that lighter again? Okay, it should be on, I think it's the other side, so we're gonna go through to the main hallway. Something that took me forever to notice too was you can actually take the emblem from this fireplace, and you actually need it to solve another puzzle. It's really not that obvious. Also in the remake, they added a whole nother section here. There's a door at the top of these set of stairs, and it leads to outside again, and like a creepy underground crypt. So they did a really good job of like retaining the original mansion, but then adding onto it in ways that was new and exciting at the time. Need a lighter to go through this hallway, it's so dark. Okay, so lighter's in here. It's that bedroom with the 2 beds in it. So there's a lot of running around in Resident Evil and kind of fetching certain items to use other places so you can progress through the game. It's basically like one big puzzle. I couldn't find the door for a second. I'm going to want to make room to be able to pick up the items that we're going to reveal. So I'm going to go down here real quick to go back to the item box. Our magical item box that's connected to all the item boxes in the game. Remember, that's one of the running jokes with Resident Evil was that you put stuff in this magical box and you can take it out at a different box. So we're going to put those explosive rounds away for now, and this emblem, we don't need it just yet. Maybe I should do a quick save here. I can't remember if I have to fight the snake. Actually, I don't think it's for a bit. I think it's for a second. I only have 2, so... I mean, there's more in the mansion. We just haven't... Like, I've found them, but I didn't pick it up because I didn't have enough room. Okay, so with the lighter in hand, we're going to want to go back to the other side of the mansion. Where we found... Well, not the other side of the mansion, sorry. It's just a couple rooms away. Where we found Richard. Yeah, this room over here. Which they did retain in the remake. Alright, so now that we've lit that... There's enough lighting in the room so we can investigate what's in here. Acid rounds. Alright. That is not what I expected, to be honest. Thought it was going to be a key item. Can I combine those? No. There's something else. What's that? Ink. Sure. Let's just talking about that. So this door here is locked by what again? Carving of a shield. Oh, right. Because there was a key that we found in the plant room. I wasn't able to pick up, or was I? Or was that the armor key? I'm getting mixed up. What's in this room? We haven't gone in here. It's a nice piece of art. Okay. Some ammo. 96 shots now. Holy. Just stockpiling this ammo. Don't get too close, bite your feet. Lock, but we can unlock it using a lockpick. See, if you're Chris, you can't do that. You don't have a lockpick. You're not the master of unlocking. So Jill is the one who gets all the ammo. But can she carry it all is another thing. More ink ribbon. Okay, okay. And some green herbs. And a creepy guy following me on the ground. I really don't think there's much else in this place. The guy's just doomed to keep crawling around for the rest of his undead life. Really not much in that area. It's good to know though, we can get chocolate shells and green herb. Alright, so let me pull up the map here real quick. First floor, where have we not gone yet? So what's handy about this is you can see where you've been, where you've not been. There's a little room there that is a secret room. Can't access that one yet. But that one room in the west side we might be able to get into. But second floor. We don't have the map for the second floor yet. So it doesn't show you as much. Is there more ink here? Let me see. Called it. I remember that this clock, there was something to do with it. Behind it, I think, is where we get the key for the shield key. But for that to happen, we need to switch this emblem with a different emblem, which we find in the room where the piano is. But in order to play the piano, I think we need the music notes. So I'm gonna have to put some stuff away. The old mansion, you can hear them squeaky wood panels there. I really don't need this much firepower. gonna put this green red away as well. I usually like to organize my inventory box so I have weapons together, items together, that kind of stuff. Combat knife. Explosive armor. Let's put this down there. Bothers me that these ink ribbons aren't combined. Holy, we got 8 ink ribbons. So there's some health over here. That's why I put my red green mix away, because I want to pick up another red green mix. But I think there's only red herb in here. There's still another one too. Okay, so we did grab the armor key from here. This is the piano room. There's a secret passage in here, but you need to play the piano. Music notes. Now, can we use these? I can't remember. In the remake, it's missing pages. Moonlight Sonata. Okay, I think we can use it. There we go. Get some jams going. Playing the piano in Moonlight Sonata, like, honestly, that stuff comes back again and again in the Resident Evil series. So we've opened up this secret passage thing, which is actually on the other side from the plant room. And here we find our gold emblem. But when we take it, the door closes behind us. So we can't leave with it unless we have another emblem to switch it with. Luckily, there is one such emblem not that far from here. Telling you, like, it seems really simple, really straightforward, it was not like that when I first played this. I was stuck. I was stuck because I'm like, how do I take this damn emblem with me? And I walked around, I looked around everywhere, but I didn't search the dining room for the emblem off the wall. Honestly, I may have had to even look it up. Like, I was so stuck. Aha, but I got the solution. Now we can switch places and put the gold one in the dining hall, and the grandfather clock should move over and reveal a key, which I believe is the shield key, which will allow us to fight the snake and get one of the 4 emblems we need to escape the mansion. Will I take the mansion key? Yes, I will. Now, if we check, we will see, indeed, confirm, it is the shield key. Now, what does the berry said about acid rounds? He said it works well on living creatures. Honestly, I'm thinking it's better maybe to save the acid rounds for when we're fighting hunters. Spoiler warning. There's hunters when we come back to the mansion later. But for fighting the zombie snake, or the name of the snake is called Yawn because it has such a big, I don't know. Apparently when it bites, when it goes to bite, it looks like it's yawning, and that's where it gets its namesake from? Question mark? Something like that. I honestly don't remember like how difficult it is. How many times am I likely to get hit? Those kinds of things. So I'm gonna use one of my 8 ink ribbons. Just as a backup. Because we've covered a decent amount of ground since the last save. That's our 3rd save of the game. It's not bad. Could be better. Could be worse. Let's take explosive. Oh, what? Doesn't let me combine until I've gone through the 6 shots of acid. Interesting. I forgot that. That's something. It's an outdated thing from the first one, I guess. Alright, acid rounds it is. Then let's take the shotgun, a reload. Fully loaded shotgun, just in case. And I realize I'm only carrying a red herb. But if I remember correctly, on our way back and on our way in to the snake, we're going to find a green herb on the ground in that hallway where Richard died. Oh, hey, you're still here? I forgot about you. Do you think he notices if I'm behind him like this? As long as I don't get too close? Oh, he noticed. Okay. I'm sorry. One of the ways you can tell when a zombie's like actually dead, like I know they're already dead, but when do you know that they're dead for the second time? It's when they go down, there should be like a pool of blood. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. It's kind of hard to tell here, unless I shoot him again. Yeah, there he gets. He's getting up. Yeah, little faker. What a faker. Okay. That one's bleeding, so it's dead. Since we're in this section, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Finally push this statue off. Not using it as a knifing hack anymore. If you know exactly where to go and where to find items, what puzzles to solve in what order, you can actually beat these games like relatively quickly. I think there's even a lot of times there's a trophy, like in newer ones, obviously the remakes. There's trophies for speedrunning the game. Yeah, here's our green herb to go with the red. I think for the most part, you can beat most of the remakes and like the classic stuff in like less than probably less than 3 hours about. So we've used the shield key, and now we can get rid of it because it's the only door in this whole mansion that is locked by the shield key. Got our bazooka. Might be a bit of a fight. I don't remember. So we're in like a weird, like a storage unit kind of room. There might be some shotgun shells here. Nothing useful. Never mind. Here's our Snaky. Come on, Snaky. Mr. Yawn. Yawning because it took so long to find him. Doing some ring around the rosy. Oh, dodged. Not that time. Oh, he didn't like that. He's going. He's leaving. That was quick. I got time to pick this up. Oh, he poisoned me. See that status there? It's yellow, but it says poison. Typically, poison condition makes you lose your health over time, but it won't kill you. But it'll put you in a position where you only take like one hit to be completely dead. So we found our moon crest. Got our shotgun ammo. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure it's going to trigger a little clip that Jill's not feeling well.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
I remember it was like, when I first saw this, I was like, oh no, I just got game over. But Barry comes to our rescue once again. This is the second time Barry has saved Jill so far in the story. Jill definitely would not have done well without Barry's assistance.
Barry. Barry?
And our hero's not even around to thank him. Turns out the acid rounds work really well against the snake. So are there shotgun shells down here? I can't remember. No, it should be up here. Shells. Oh, it's just called shells. And now we're actually have full health as well, so that's nice. You got a little bit of a rest. Poison's been cured by serum. And we got full health. Now, take a look at the, got Moon Crest. There was another crest I revealed. If we look at the first floor, so the top, the part that's where am I looking at? It's kind of like to the right of the main hallway. There was a little area there with a line through it that had the puzzle with the life-death picture thing. That's where our fourth crest is. So we can collect that on our way out. And from the item box, I think we have another 2 in there. I think that's it for the crests. Oh no, maybe just this one. So we got the sun crest and the moon crest. Maybe it's just 3. And then a 4th bonus one? It's been a while. It's been a while. I remember a lot of the things from this game, but clearly not all of the things. But while we're in this side of the mansion, which is the east wing, I'm going to pick up that jewel that we dropped from the stone, because we're pretty close to the tiger eye mini puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, you just put the jewel in the eye socket. It might be Magnum ammo, but I don't remember. Also, if you play the different, like we're playing on original right now, if you play on a range, different items show up different places. Wow, I'm glad I did that. I actually found the 4th crest. So there are 4 of them. So it's the moon crest, the wind crest, the moon night crest. This, did I say that already? Sun crest? Maybe it was the sun crest. And the 4th one's in that gallery puzzle area with the crows. So we'll pick that. We'll pick it up on our way out of here. Well, that's convenient, because I honestly thought we were just going to get some ammo. Not realizing that was the crest. Now the next part of the game will be, I want to say, the courtyard. The courtyard leads to, it's like another area where there was, I would guess it was more like lodging or residence kind of building. Probably save that for next time. This is a little offshoot. I just didn't go here before, but I think it's mostly just herbs to pick up. Yeah, you can see herbs to the left there, even though there's a dog in my crotch right now. You can see the herbs, and then there's herbs just beyond the dog on the ground as well. I feel bad killing the dogs. Like, you know, they didn't ask for this. These poor little animals. They got infected with the T virus, and then they went all zombie dog on us. Oh, another one jumped out. Rawr, rawr. You hear like what's supposed to be, I guess, howling in the distance. It kind of sounds like monkeys to me. But, you know, this is Resident Evil, so nothing's beyond belief. There's still a zombie chilling here. Makes an excellent doormat. It's on our way out. You dead now? Okay. Normally, I wouldn't want to like waste bullets, and I would carry my knife, and I would double check if they were dead or not by knifing them. But I have so many handgun ammo that I'm not too worried about it. Alright, it's a star crest. Stars. So we're finally stepping outside, but it's kind of like in this underpass thing. There are, I think there's 2 zombie dogs. We're gonna want to take care of them because You gotta interact with this thing here. Maybe it's just the one. So they try to build this whole puzzle around it. When the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, stars will begin to appear in the sky and wind will blow towards the ground. Then the gate of new life will open. But it's not really like you have to pick where to put stuff. You literally just put them in and it automatically goes in the right position. See, it would be more of a puzzle if you actually had to pick where it goes. That's alright. I think if we push this, where are we here? The heck, Jill? Oh, okay, she just didn't like where it was. It's a crank. Crack-a-lack and crank. Wow, it's pitch black out here. Oh, I can only shoot one in time. Oh, I'm getting chewed up badly. Caution. Orange caution. So you can't really tell, but there's a bunch of water here, preventing us from using a ladder. And you just gotta use a crank to raise the water. What do you even call it? Like a water dam, I guess? Water's running down the opposite side. Oh my goodness. So it rains some little snakes. The thing is that I think the thing that's annoying about them is they can in fact poison you. Guess apparently those dogs are domesticated or something. They really didn't mind my presence too much. Oh, there's another dog? Apparently these ones are friendly too, as long as you don't shoot them. Okay. Oh, now they realize I was around. Now they're running. I heard them run at the end. Alright, so now we've arrived. What's this map? We've arrived to the guardhouse. And I'm going to stop there. We're going to explore the guardhouse next time we return to Resident Evil 1 on Revealing Evil. But for now, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a good night. Until next time. And if you liked it, feel free to follow. But if not, that's okay too. You know, it's Resident Evil fans, non-Resident Evil fans. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. But I hope everyone has a good night or good morning, whatever time it is when you're watching this. And take it easy. This is Matt and I signing off.